Hello and welcome to the next episode. Well, last time we have continued building up here and entered into the high medieval age. Therefore, we are now in part H2 of Act 2. In general, our research speed is quite high when we are going for even more research to basically speed through the ages here now. And in that sense, I went through all workshops and such to update equipments. Like we are lacking a lot of, oh, they're called, not wheels. Where are they? Gears. Yeah, they're not even on the list because we used all. So basically that's something we need still a lot of to get our industry upgraded to the medieval age. And everything else is just building up because we still have a lot of buildings to do, like the blacksmith, the knowledge buildings, but also upgrading stuff to level 2. For example, also our workshops soon. Now, Mexico has grown here. We are going for 2, 5, 4. I think I'm taking the goat here. Another 5 claims, building slots basically. Now we can have another thingy here. We could either go for more growth here, plus 30. For more food, we don't need the happiness. We could take the plus 40 growth here. Maybe worth it. I don't know. We could also go with the, no, happiness we don't need. We would need a little bit of health, ideally. If anything which gives a little bit of health here, like bread, for example. This one gives minus health, plus 10 health, some food. We could just consume 1 soap here to get our growth to maximum here. They apparently got attacked here. Now, we do have definitely too many ceramic shops. But we are going to continue making concrete here. Because I got the feeling that we're going to need it in the late game, so it will be fine, I guess. Now here, that's more interesting. The chemists, which just finished up here, so we can add stuff into it. I definitely want more medicine here. And we can actually use the herbal medicine to make it. That's interesting. So let's make 10, for example, here. We also need the fertilizer, but that's the other chemist which is doing that. Blacksmith is done. Also going to just make us iron ingots here. Or metal ingots, rather. And yeah. We're going to auto-explore now. That's the one we set up. Doesn't need any improvements. And the irrigated farm here requires a plow, of course. We're going to stockpile a little bit of fertilizer before we go through all our farms here. Now you are making a granary currently. So buy it, please. And then we are going to upgrade this guy here. Also into a chemist. And then we can investigate the city, what we want to do here. Agreement. Let's go back into an alliance with the HRE. That sounds like a good idea. We are continuing to make concrete here, but we are not going to use our materials because I want to stockpile some. And yeah. We do need tools. Like a lot of tools. And we got an event.
With a well-written dossier chronicling happenings within your nation that not even...
Yeah, we take the knowledge bonus here. We just started crafting tools, so let's go back into gears and make another 10. Can definitely use them. And the new granary is done, for which we of course use the usual things here. And it also makes some grain stores here. We are going to use grain, a rice grain, because we don't have any other purpose for the grain here currently, for the rice at least. So both have been set up. Now, also want to buy this guy. And also buying here, because I want to get the southern cities going as fast as possible. Although, of course, it's very too expensive to, I think, to buy from the get-go. So we are paying extra. I think it's fine. Let's idle. Heal up, please. Did we miss our experts, for example? Yes. Just remember that we probably got an expert from our building that we just constructed. We are going for the +5 knowledge, city knowledge. That's nice. And we still have one more. This workshop has to go. Let's take the city security here, because we don't really have much. The farm, we can boost it. And let's continue another turn here. Now, this city is now idle, because it has basically done all the necessary things. We also have +43 food, which means we can get rid of this farm in the city center. I don't like it. Can we make another bakery? I think the answer was no. Yeah, because we have used all of them. We do have one region available here, for which I want to use for the academy. Also the library. Bonus 5 wealth per each commerce and culture improvement in this region. I think I'm going to hold back on that one for the moment. Although these two are culture improvements, so why not? And also the monastery would work as well. We also have the artisan. No, artisan studio is not a single one, so maybe we just do the monastery here as well. The temple is something for another region here. So that should help as well. We're going to boost this as well. Same here. If we can afford, yes, please. And oh, this city is also idle. And we still want docks. But we don't have area for it, so we definitely want to expand here into the coastal tile. Now, generally speaking, this is academy, altar, and trading post. So this one could still make a library, right? No. Not? We're lacking paper. Okay. We could make a cemetery here. Why not? We could make a cemetery here. The library to the next one there. Yep. Why not? More metal. Why we all want all this infrastructure here. This workshop is done. Getting us another set of tools, basically. And now we have again run out of materials again. Which I think we have to solve as well. So let's make some more gears here. Because we need them. And now we can go through the build things, which is basically a blacksmith without anything here. And the irrigated farm here is also helping, outputting 15 spices. Crazy. Now, we want to address our materials problems, which means we have to intervene here a bit. So we are going to... Is the mill still available here? No, the mill is already done, right? Yeah, I think we would build a mill here already. So what I want to do here is the upgrade from the stone pit was a mine, like mine. Here we go. So we are going to put more mines in here. Queue them up to priority here. And then we are going to upgrade these 3 as well, just to get our income back up again. As we can see, our income in general is just dwindling right now. So we really have to see what we want to do. I think this tile is still bad. Yeah, it has base value of 1 wood, which is terrible. So we want to expand on this one and probably get rid of the other one. So this city here also has to buy a lot of stuff to get even our basic infrastructure off the ground here. We have to be a bit more laid back, I think, with the other industry here. And really invest our gold into those which are worth it. We had done... Now we do want to do optics, as explained last time. 8 requested. Oh, did I just reject? Because I don't want to go to war. I could have accepted because China's far away. Ah, okay, we can still accept. Okay. And let's finish up everything here in the turn first. Another weaver is done, or it has finished its queue. We are going to do some tunics here. Use the fabric we got for it. And we no longer have any leather left. Let's do like 10 here as well. We also need more weavers. There's a mill coming up, which is good. I want that, but I can't. More metal coming here. That's really good because we need that kind of infrastructure to feed our tools production and everything else. Okay, we got more things solved here. This workshop has to go as well. Add more knowledge. Sounds like a great idea. We are up to 69 here now. Boost up the mine to have more income. The weaver here needs to be set up, of course. The arena doesn't need anything. The irrigated farm needs a plow, of course. Blacksmith doesn't need anything. And the mine, of course, needs tools and a gear. Here we go. Actually, do they all have gears already? Yes, they do. Perfect. So that's going to boost our materials income quite significantly, especially when the second mine here is done, which should be like in 1 turn. Yes. And we can put our guys in here to produce a little bit more, but I'm going to do this here, in fact. to get the bonus production, basically. Wait a second. Isn't there... let's remove this guy again. Isn't there something better to do? Yeah, let's get more knowledge here from our population. We're already up to 250. Quite well. Quite nice. We should check our consumables again, because there should still some feast be going around, but feasts will run out soon. And also we do have a food deficit here. Now this is a case where I think I'm going to throw in the... Wait a second, do we have something with growth and health? Here, plus 10. It's not enough. Plus 25 is so nice. There's 15 here, but that doesn't solve the food. Okay, let's do preserved food here. It's going to help massively. Okay, now I think we can just do one more turn here. Oh, wait a second, we can just buy stuff here again. And as well here. Why do we make a farm? I'm not sure. We shouldn't. The priorities are wrong here. There are 2 fermenting pits. We are going to upgrade them now. Same for this guy here. And then we are going to build more brewers here. There are 2 more slots available. And also I think I'm going to use this city here. I mean, we can... First of all, there is a mine to be built here. And furthermore, there's a mine to be built here to get our salt income even higher, because we are going to use it wherever we can. Especially in recipes. Okay, let's go. Crafter idle. Oh, no, city is idle. Okay, the infrastructure here is done. Of the butcher shops. That's good. The infrastructure here is done. The mine is upgraded, irrigated farm here. So basically that's it for this city. Oh, there's a candle missing here. And the butcher shop, no, can't. We could of course use the fertilizer we created in the meantime. Now, but we do have a cow here, which I want to keep. So irrigated farm here. Make some additional food, but now we do have 1, 2, 3 slots available here. What do we want to do here? We could make a bazaar. Get some money out of it. It's a commerce building. We could make the... Also the monastery. No, that was for culture buildings. Ah, the pub. We don't have enough wood for the pub now. How crazy. Yeah, the pub has to go in here, and then we have to find another 3rd one. Which also helps here. I'm not sure, did we finish our first codex here? Because if we do, or if we did, yes, we can build an oracle. So I want to get an oracle here. To see what we can do with it. We're going to make more books here. Of course, we are going to use paper for it. And dye if it's available. Ah, the gathering hall here is idle. We could still make some strategy codexes, but I don't think we need them. We also don't need more jewelry, so we are going to just make more festivals here. Let's use candles for it. Cured meat. And of course spices, because we have so much of it. Okay. Same topic here. Also, let's make 10 festivals here, which are going to replace the feasts when they have run out. More tools can't hurt here. Oh my, oh boy. We need so much stuff. This one was set up. And the farm needs a clock. Okay, now let's continue here, actually. Because the school is not important right now. Instead, we want to upgrade these things here. Stone pit next. Because we really need the income. And also we need the wood income, so we should also look into making some sawmills. Which we can't make due to the lack of tools. Okay, interesting. We need more tools. We need more everything. Crazy. I think I need to make another tools workshop district just to survive this. So maybe this city here can do this. Currently upgrading these 2 fermenting pits here. Really? Well, this means we are going to move armies up here. So Oracle will move down here. This army will move here. We have a new masterpiece created. What is it? A book. Okay. Library, 2 culture buildings. And it could fit well with the monastery here. And the pub could also go in here when, because it gives +5 per culture improvement. Yes, perfect. But that's not important. Ooh. I think I'm going to make a citadel here. There we are. We got a new claim. We could get more spices. I don't think we need more spices. We could go for more cotton, in fact. Yeah, let's get the cotton here. And we do have, of course, some experts. But we have to assign some rare. I do like to just put them in here. And ooh, still have a lot of money left, so let's maybe boost this guy. Yes, perfect. And let's finish the pub here. And also help him out in finishing the monastery. And the rest we are going to keep here. Specialist is available. We already start moving here. Border agreements are updated. Yeah, because you declared war.
Messenger arrives on behalf of Genghis Khan. The changing of seasons has weathered the housing of my people. Our laborers are ready to begin the necessary repairs.
Ooh,
However,
can we get 120 materials somewhere? Do we have some stored up projects? And this one won't be it. Maybe the bazaar here. So maybe let's just... Oh, that's only 10. Crazy. Bazaar, a mine is just wood. A mine, well, monastery maybe. Yeah, the monastery is the solution here. That way we can get more force strength, which is quite nice right now, due to the fact that we got war declared upon us. We are going to make even more tools here, due to the fact that we saw that we needed for the upgrades of the buildings. But the good thing is we do have enough iron now. So that's going to be useful. Cemetery doesn't have any improvement slots. Would have surprised me, of course, if that would be the case. Okay. Yeah, we have 4 bakeries here and 2 here, so that's a maximum of 6 actually. Why did they declare war on me though? Oh, and we forgot to accept the... yeah, we're going to accept this as well, so let's stay at war. It will cost us happiness though, but we are anyway at war right now, so it will be fine. Telescope is done, or optics rather, with the... We don't need happiness currently. We don't need the racetrack. No. Banking is quite nice. Central bank. Yeah, definitely. But heavy blows is something we definitely want. So what can we build here? Do we still have... Oh, wait a second. The observatory. +4 research per turn. University, bonus research for each science and military improvement. And the hub wants culture or commerce buildings. I think we don't have a commerce building here, right? We don't have the money building here yet. Or... There's a religion building. Do we have the money building already present somewhere? I'm confused. Pretty sure I didn't build a market, or how it's called here. Culture or commerce? Can we filter? We definitely need the water rail in some province. Question is in which one? Oh, the trading post is here. That explains it. Okay, let's just... Oh, it can also craft something. Great goods, apparently. Wool. And decorative vases. It's still not solved what we are going to make here. We don't have a region currently. We need to grow first. Oh, it can buy a region. Okay. So usually I wanted to go for this one, but I want something with building slots. So let's buy this one here. And in between, we are just going to... We need more food, so let's upgrade this farm. Also, this city again has grown. It's growing so fast currently. These are 2 claim regions. This is a 5 claim region. This is a 4 claim region. Building slots, I mean. Let's take this one. Yeah, we do have still a lot of empty buildings here in our capital. That's tea. I don't care about tea. I don't care about spices. Let's go here and then the apothecary. That never hurts. Actually, we can also check if we can improve something here. Like, we can make gears here into the logging camps. Also into the stone pit. As I said, we still have a lot of stuff to assign. We also have liquor for the pub now. There's a farm missing a plow. Okay. This pub here also can make gourmet meals now. So we are going to use salted fish here. And spices, because we do have way too many. Monastery is done. The monastery can make paper or beer. We do need like a handful of beer as supply. So let's make 10 of them. Put grain into it. We don't have mold. But we do have a lot of pots. Awesome. Monastery does not have improvements, no. This farm is fine as well. Okay, before we finish this turn... Ooh, this is a sensor, we don't need that. That's the center hearth, in fact. Yeah, let's make more festivals here. Also use candles. And meat. And spice. There we go. And this one also has an expert now. So many. Get more knowledge out of it. Oh, there's a second one. The pub only gives money. This one gives more city knowledge. Let's buff up our passive stats first. Yeah. We need to solve food here. For which we, for example, could... Yeah, let's make the water well here. And later on we can remove this dwelling here. Yep, sounds like a great idea. another consumable in our capital. Whew. We basically only need prosperity here right now, or growth. So we could use a coin for 15. We could use tunics. Yeah, let's use tunics. 12 plus 15, now we had 70, so a little bit more tax income. That's nice. And city is still growing like crazy, so 14 turns is definitely incorrect. We are at 204. Next upgrade is a 250, which means 46 divided by almost 8. Yeah, that's 6 turns, basically. Roughly 6 turns. Then we get another amenity already. Whew. What do we have here? A telescope provides plus 10 research per turn in an observatory. Okay, we don't need that many of it. So we need 8 cities, so let's make 10. Metal, glass, and materials here. Yes, perfect. Make a handful of metal pots here, just as a reserve. And I mean, we could just conquer this and burn it down. I think that's a pretty worthwhile investment. Question there is, do we have enough production to maybe put out a new army? I mean, do we want to, basically? Everybody is waxing. German came through here. Growing. Everyone is growing. Okay. What are we going to do here? Growth is up to 8.5k by now. Whew. We need an observatory now to put the thingy in there. Wait a second. How did it work? How did it work again? Plus 4 research, plus 5. Is that the right one here there? It was a university, right? The university wanted to have bone military or science improvements next to it. So we could instead put the monastery in here, in this slot. And we are going to use this upper one here to put the observatory in there as a science improvement. And we are going to rush it. I want the science output. And actually, what is missing? We need a lot more paper and books. We should also check the available wonders. We have the Oxford University. +1 research per paragon. Universities +1 research. Because you can only have 1, so we are talking about +8. Yeah, it's not. Classical gardens here. +10 knowledge and prosperity in all cities for each activist, scientist, and writer in your nation. In all cities, per activist, scientist, and writer. Wait a second. We have an activist. Wow. That's all. Still, that's extremely strong, theoretically. If you would have more of these guys. Cologne Cathedral, more religion, spread distance, more happiness +1 only. That's nothing. When we know what the Oracle does, we will of course use that. And this one here. Finish this place, the school. And then you make a dwelling. No, you're not. You're going to make a mine upgrade here. Because we need more materials than that urgently. We should also check if everything is put in here. Looks nice to me. Yep. So we need more mills, actually. The mill here is still under construction. Let's speed it up, because we need more paper. Is the mill already constructed here? I don't think so. So... a mill. No, it has to be existing somewhere already. Granary, blacksmith. Maybe not. Maybe there's a limit to how many mills a nation can have. A new religious first is available. +1% growth in all cities. Yes, that's worth more than everything else. Can go crazy now. 8.6 next. Let's see what it is next turn. Trade agreement. Didn't we have one? Maybe it got broken at some point. We continue with festivals here. We need them. Okay. I think we are going to need some more metal pots here. Just to have them in storage. A mine has been done, for which we also just use the gear here. Perfect. Whew. Do we have some experts available which we forgot to place? No. Our armies are still going into position. And this city actually is done afterwards. So let's investigate here. I don't need anything with a wheel anymore. I don't need a long ship. We could make a knight. But we should investigate our military formation. So let's make a modern, the most modern army we can make. So we only have a legion available. The shield wall, 3 melee infantry projectile unit, diamond, melee infantry, 2 projectile and 1 melee cavalry. No. 2 melee cavalry and 2 projectile units. Okay, let's make that. So we are going to okay, the ballista unit apparently does not count as a projectile unit. Interesting, but it counts as the melee cavalry unit. Elephant ballista is strong against infantry and ranged and relatively weak against anti-cavalry. Okay. The bowman. I'm going to make 2 knights and put them into reserve, but I'm not 100% convinced on the other units because they are too old. Okay, fortify here. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's check out the growth now. 8.9. Oh, insane. There's still something left here. We have the monastery here, we have the library here, and we do have the academy here. So we still need to make the pub. But this region is not available for this. We also need more food before we grow again. So let's actually buy this tile for the knowledge buildings here. And instead of building them, we are going to upgrade this one. And afterwards... Oh, this one already is upgraded. But this one is not. So these two should be upgraded. And we also have another claim here. For which we are not going there. Let's take these 4 building slots here next to the city center. There's an irrigated farm without plow. There's a mill which probably finished this turn. Okay. And this city also has a claim. And we wanted to go for this coastal tile here. Because we want to get a dock down here. Now, we of course need a lot more stuff for fertilizer. So let's make it. And also we need more paper. A lot more paper, actually. We are going to make beer already at one of the other monasteries, so we can focus here on making paper as well. But we're not going to use trade goods here. That's a waste of trade goods. And we are continuing to make... Okay, interesting. We are running short on bread, actually. So where is my bread district? Up here, right? Yes. I think we should relax on the pastries a bit. Oh yeah, we have so much. But I can't put beer in here. No, we can't. Sadly. But we do have experts available here, which we could put into the bread production chain, just to put out more breads here for our economy to solve. Okay, the mill here, going to make paper as well, but not with coins, and just unlimited amounts of it. This monastery has been set up already. This mill has been set up already. The observatorium is not done. Ooh, brewed coffee. Unlocked with technology coffee houses. Coffee houses is Renaissance. That's something where we are going to be next age. Something to keep in mind that we want that. We're going for more city build here. And actually... Crafter idle. I think I'm going for 5 more gears here. See where it gets us here. And the school is done. Oh, 2 times a book? 3 books? 4 books? Whoa. That's powerful. That's 12 knowledge in one go. Crazy. Okay, schools are... Wow. That's surprising. Oh, we don't have enough dwelling. Something we need to fix first. So, at dwelling... Here we go. And it gets bought immediately. This one also is struggling. Doesn't have enough food. Which means we probably need to investigate here if we can upgrade something. The problem with this town is that it has mostly farms which are not producing food. So for example, this guy here is already upgraded. No, it's not. So we are going to do this. And we're going to buy it. And also we should just put some fertilizer in here. Do we have another food farm somewhere? Here. And we're also going to upgrade this guy. That should solve some of the food problems for this town. But it also has an expert. Which we could put into the cemetery for more health. Which would be useful, but knowledge is, I think, the most important one. If we can get any. Doesn't look like it. So, health it is. We also need to get rid of this workshop here. Ooh. Next turn the Oracle arrives. I want to see what happens here before we finish the episode. Let's go through our cities once more here to see if anything has run out and cannot be replaced. Yes, here, the feast. Which we can replace with a festival, for example. But we could also replace it with something like the pastries. But we don't need the happiness, I guess. So... let's do growth here. And this one needs more food, but we are upgrading already. What we can do there is just move one to a farm. And now we are at +3, so we continue to grow. And that's another city which has no feasts anymore. But this could use some health or knowledge or food and prosperity, so how about not easy. Let's use a metal pot here. There we go. Okay, one more turn here to get going on our Oracle and see the result. Credit bank. Maybe I want the longbows for our army. Actually, we should pay attention here. So what are they doing here? Vanguard. So let's actually just move all our armies into this tile here. We should speed up the night. Okay, we can't anymore. This city is now idle. We do have 3 building slots here. I want to get my science going here as well, which means Not the pub, obviously. Ooh, what is the topiary park? Culture building, which gives happiness. We don't need happiness right now. And we don't have enough paper. Oh boy. I need more paper. We can put the bazaar in there just to make more money. And that would allow us to put the pub there. Yes. For even more money. Sounds like a good idea. And yeah, of course we take the research agreement. We are up to 319 science. That has gone up significantly in no time. And now we need more pots again. Let's make 5. Okay, what can this guy do? Denounce. To remove the other religions from a portion of the population in the city. Yes, let's do this. So currently, this city is 99% Mongol Hellenism. And let's see what will happen afterwards. Because I want to get it to Mexican remover, of course. The dwelling here is done. Now it can grow again. Oh, we still need the paintings. I completely forgot about that. We have to get going on a painting somewhere. We don't need fertilizer on this farm. But we are going to need method tools and gears here on this mine. So basically, one district here will be the science stuff. How about we investigate this artisan studio here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 could go in here. But they don't have an effect on each other, but they give happiness and prosperity. And they are, however, an industrial district. We also still need the pub. I'm leaning towards getting the pub down first here. No, wait a second. I want because the artisan studio can make the artworks which can be slotted into dwellings. And they will supply us with happiness, which we don't need. Okay. Ooh. Now that we see it, the feast has run out. We can go into a Gomimi here. Yes. And also the Code of Law is going to run out because we have no replacement for that. We could do just plus 20 city knowledge here. Here we are. Maybe we should instead do the science buildings. Somewhat, I'm leaning somewhat to the monastery there, because we can make paper in the monastery, right? Yes. But I don't want to use this tile for it, so I'm going to put... Yeah, this one is a small one. No, it also has 5, okay. Let's put the monastery here. And actually speed it up. Because we have a paper shortage like crazy. There's an expert available here as well. Again. Way too many experts. Let's speed up the gear here. We're going to fight this here in my territory, and more armies are going to move in. The knight's going to finish next turn. Okay, fight is ongoing. Now we are going to buy this knight as well. And we do have food problems again, but we are going to fix this on the easy way. By slinging... not the grain store, or... Let's just do preserved food here. 8.6 again in growth. We need a little bit more health, which means we can investigate here if there are more dwellings available, which we could change. And we don't. We only have 2 dwellings in our capital. Crazy. Nope, there are 2 more here. So we do need more metal pots here. So actually we do need 2. Now we are at 100 and over 100 actually. We should have first checked the expert. Maybe there was something which would provide us with health. I didn't pay attention. But actually I don't think so. No, there's nothing which provides us with stats here. So we're going for the city build production here instead. Oh, that's another expert. Okay. Let's get more wool. I need someone to make some ceramics just so that we don't run out. And also I need some new glass again. For the same reasons. Okay, now the most interesting part is... Okay, can it grow again? Yes, it can. The most interesting part is now what did the... Your forces successfully preached your religion, Mexican Rome, over in the city of Brest. So, what did it do? What? Now 8% are unstructured? What? Okay. And it will just continue to preach? And how does it work? Apparently, yeah. Oh, we could also make the artisan studios here. Happiness and prosperity would also be good. So why not? Let's make one. Let's start with 2 artisan studios here. The knight is added to the reserve. The monastery still... We still need a handful of beer, like let's say 2 of them. And then we go into more paper. Actually, where are we making dye? Because we are constantly out of dye. Zacatecas, where are you? This one here. So, it's this tile which is making dyes. We are going to upgrade this. So, priority here, buy it, And we're going to put fertilizer in here. And we still need to make heavy plows somewhere. This guy goes back to auto explore. This monastery has been set up. And this water well is also done. Okay. We can now... wait a second. Our food supply is stable. So if there is someone on food, we can pull him out. Like this guy, we don't need it there. Instead, we can put it on the well for a little bit of extra health. Now, we are actually pretty far behind on getting everything upgraded, but we are still leading in everything basically. I think though we can now start on upgrading our... No, not yet. We don't have the right technology for it. Okay, so we can soon upgrade our workshops, which will help us a lot as well. I'm going to speed up this dwelling though. Farm is getting speed up. This farm as well. Let's also buy this mine here. Okay. What we could do... Oh, we can't get out of that war. Okay, interesting. I mean, we can, but then it would break our alliance, which I don't want to. Now that the feasts are running out, we should investigate if there's any other city. We should have a metal pot next turn, most likely, so that should be fine. Yeah, but this one has no longer a feast. We don't need happiness again. No happiness needed. We could just take the... Yeah. Take the carriage for more production and more growth. Ah, we should check continuously. This one is also using the pot. Can we use something else here? We don't need happiness. Ooh, the telescope is nice. Ah, yeah, wait a second. We do have an observatory somewhere, right? It's not a crafting building. Okay, so I have to find out where I have an observatory. Funny. Where do we have an observatory? Academy, library. Okay, it doesn't look like we have an observatory here. Is there one here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, this is a nightmare. Is the observatory here? No, it's a citadel. What's that though? Altar. Trading post. I'm sure we have an observatory somewhere already. How do we... No. City walls are damaged though. With the siege. So let's repair that after the farm. Okay, this is very annoying right now. Because I have no idea how to find an observatory. There even is one somewhere. This is a monastery. This one doesn't have science improvements. We have the pub here, we do have this library here, and there's the Artisan Studios getting done. Chemists, ceramics, no. Libraries, academy, observatory here. Ah, there it is. Obviously. Okay, so we can put in the telescope here. And now this thing produces 10 research, 15 city knowledge, plus 4 again. Yeah, that's a lot of science we can produce. And Mexico is producing how much now? 114. Actually, that might be the easiest way to find out if there is an observatory somewhere. Because then it will show here in the output. Yeah. Actually, there isn't. By the looks of it. Nope. Okay. Yeah, the observatory is really huge amount of science. I'm not sure why it has a production value. It doesn't produce anything. But fine. 9.6k growth per turn. Oh, nice. And I think we should have made a second oracle here to get rid of the religion in the south and boost our own. So something like we're going to build 2 oracles afterwards. Let's continue preaching. Let's buy the oracle here. And now let's investigate how this looks like. Okay, we are down to 90% Mongol Hellenism, and we are up to 8% unstructured and 2% Romuva now. So it just works slowly, but it works. That's interesting. And in our realm, we have 540,000 Mexican Romuvar and the 300,000 from the Mongol Hellenism. What would happen if we buy a guy here? I mean, how does the game know which religion to remove? Huh, we will find out. This city now, we need health here. But I'm not sure where we get it. This is happiness. Distillery. Oh, that's the upgraded thingy. And we still need happiness here as well. Bazaar. Okay, I want the bazaar for more cash. But I also want the pub, which therefore provides another +5. And then we have to see what else we are making there. Night has finished. But I'm going to make a cut here now. As we can see here, we are developing nicely. And our prestige leads is just growing. So we are already 800 ahead. Yeah, the gap is just growing. As we can see, it just moves up extremely fast. The big question is, can we get more city slots and then therefore expand into, for example, the Mongols are actually the Crow nation here. We are going to win this fight. So let's investigate the technologies that we are going to get. Ooh, there's gunpowder even. Why didn't we... Should have just gone for gunpowder here instead of longbows. But we have enough science, so we can just take everything. We don't need to... Scientific method here. Coffee houses, something I want. Windmills. But no other... If I see it correctly, there is no other government form here. Enlightenment, mercantilism, rifling, symphonies, steam engines already. Interesting. Democracy here. We can reform into a direct democracy. Interesting, we would lose one city. We would have a lot of bonuses for our great people. Paragons. City hall, upgraded town center. That's good. Industrialization. Okay, so we are base or enlightenment already is the opening door to the industrialization itself. And if we go into the Act 3 here, we are already in the machine age. Okay, so basically 20th century stuff. Yep. Aviation, radio. I don't see a government form here as well. Computers, pharmacology, mass production, rocket jet engines, plastics, nuclear power, leisure. Here's something. Eight of 5. So we are going down. We can only have 5 cities with that government reform. That would be weird. Internet, satellites, mass meteors, sustainable engineering. I got the feeling that we are going to stay on our government reform currently. Ooh. Technological singularity just gives prestige. I mean, actually, what's the end? How many turns are we playing? Is there any kind of win condition except for prestige? But when does it set in? So we are feudal currently. Feudal provides us with 6. Yeah. I mean, we could go up to Empire, which probably provides us even more, right? Yeah, Empire provides us with plus 10. Up to 10. We could also go to Republic again. But the money reward is way too good. Yeah. Feudalism with this policy is way too strong. So we don't want the 2 cities because I don't want to conquer anything right now. I just want to manage this. And presumably we are going to say bye to the Mongols, the Aztec and Ethiopia. So Mongols down here. These 2 stay. China stays. And the rest I don't even know where it is. So probably here in the west somewhere. Meaning we have this whole thing for us here. Catapults have been promoted. Nice. Nice for them. Yeah, I'm going through all the crafters. Ooh, the heavy plows are done. Yeah. So basically we are going to make heavy plows here, a lot of them. We can use cattle, we have a lot of that, and our metal ingots. Perfect. Oh, it takes 4 turns to make one of them. So upgrading all of our farms will take a very long time. But we can also upgrade the workshops at some point, and I think we still need another district of workshops, so that's something that needs to be done. I got the feeling we have way too much salt, right? The salt. Maybe we got a tiny bit too much salt. Plus 60 and we consume only 11. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, see you in the next episode. Leave a like and subscribe.